Meditation 1. Gi Beginner's Free Roll. This is a beginner's meditation on Jiu Jitsu, focused on free rolling while wearing the gi. The techniques and positions described in this meditation should be familiar to those with a year or more of Jiu Jitsu practice. Start by finding a quiet place to focus. You can sit on a cushion as you might in traditional meditation practice, go outside for a walk, or even break a sweat on your treadmill or bike. No matter the place or activity, attempt to stay focused during this meditation, and most importantly, try to place yourself in first-person perspective. Instead of viewing Jiu-Jitsu from the outside as you would while watching a video instructional, attempt to view the described action from your own eyes, from the practitioner's perspective. Let's begin. You are at home at your Jiu-Jitsu academy. The firm mats feel familiar beneath your feet. You are stretched and warmed up, ready to roll. You tighten the belt around your gi and take a deep breath, sitting across from your training partner. You bump fists with your partner and begin your practice. He takes a seated position while you stand to pass his guard. You grab the gi material at his knees as he falls to his back, circling his legs to try and break your grips. You attempt the Toreando pass, driving his knees to the floor and pressuring to the side, but he escapes his hips and frames his hand against your dropped shoulder. You release the grips as he quickly pulls himself towards you, closing his guard around you. You straighten your spine and posture, breaking a grip he already has on your collar. He grabs the collar grip again, deeper this time, with his hand near the back of your neck, pulling you down towards him. He starts to cut an angle and reach for the other collar with his free hand, seeking the cross choke. You defend, blocking his wrist and then circling your head beneath his collar grip to break it. You pin one of his wrists and attempt to stand. He opens his guard quickly and grabs both of your ankles, pushing forward with his hips and sweeping you onto your back. He drives his hips forward into mount position on top of you. He grabs a cross-collar grip from top and starts pushing his weight into you. You protect your neck and breathe to stay calm. You attempt to shift your hips to the side, but his knees are tight to your body. You isolate his attacking arm, bringing it tight to your chest, and suddenly buck your partner forward. You quickly reverse to top position as he's off-balanced. You are back in his closed guard, but he's still got that pesky collar grip. You take another deep breath as a trickle of sweat hangs off your eyelash. You feel a smile growing on your face. How nice it is to be free of worries, only thinking about your next move, your next defense. You double hand his wrist and break his collar grip. You plant a hand on his hip and stand up again with his legs still around you. You shift one of your legs back and open your hip to unlink his crossed feet. This time you make sure to keep one of your legs away from his hands to prevent the push sweep you know he has loaded up. With his guard open, you now pressure back into him, circling your arm beneath his raised leg and propping it onto your shoulder. He grabs your sleeve and attempts to pull your arm in, looking for a triangle strangle, but you keep your elbow tight to your body as you continue to pressure in. You push his own knee towards his face and swivel past his propped leg, passing to side control. You keep the pressure on, following him with your knee as he attempts to hip escape. You establish a collar grip at his shoulder and use it to prop yourself up with your knee across his abdomen. Your partner squirms, trying to shift away from you, but you ride the wave, following him and grabbing his far sleeve in the process. He attempts to push you off with an outstretched hand, and you take the opportunity he's given. You pull his arm into you and spin around to the opposite side of his body, driving your hips deep into his shoulder. You use both hands to control his outstretched arm, seeking the proper angle with your hips against his elbow. He turns away from you and towards you again, desperately attempting to change the angle to protect his arm, but you are ahead of him. You track the elbow. When the timing is right, you drive your hips upward. Tap! Your partner yells. You release the arm and sit up. Your partner meets your eyes and smiles. Nice one, he says as he offers his fist. You nod, meet his fist with your own, and begin again. Nice work. Though this certainly doesn't replace physical effort and contact, you can stay sharp with continued mental training and visualization. Now, feel free to start again and repeat for another roll, or try out another drill. Jiu Jitsu is within you, on or off the mats. Harness it